to this situation, the Monaco Accords. You know, Benjamin spoke to the Rockefeller family, which he didn't tell you. And they confirmed that the Accords happened. But during this last post of his, he didn't mention that at all. You know, that he checked it out, and they told him, yes, it happened. We have the link. We're going to send it probably with this, so you can see for yourself. You know, we had emails coming in about people seeing me on the what do you call it? The bridge going to the boat, and when Rockefeller Jay almost got knocked into the water, they started sending things into our site for comments about how they saw me there. But Benjamin wasn't there. And to be perfectly honest with you, I was telling Benjamin at that time, myself and Dr. Vandermeer, that I was in China to see what Benjamin would do. And Benjamin was telling me when he spoke to me, when he would speak to me, that his security in China saw me in China and was following me. And we were laughing our tails off because I was really somewhere else. I was in Monaco. So Benjamin, you know, your dreams and aspirations are great, but you know, when you put it on paper and so on and other people are involved, that's when you're going to get yourself in trouble. Because people like myself will fight back. And I got so many weapons on you, Benjamin, beginning with the White Dragon family. So, you know, be careful. Be careful, Benjamin. There's so many things we can do to come back and just open up your world and make it one horrible world. I'm not like you, though. And I'm not looking for $500,000 for something that's not true. And I'm not looking for something that is true. So, there you go. Ben, give it a break. Give it all a break, Ben. Take a vacation. Stay away from the shit. And get yourself strong, because you look like a sack of crap right now. Big and chunky and all flesh. And that's from you know what. Okay, so I've said enough there. I'm not opening up. I'm not Benjamin Fulford. I never will be Benjamin Fulford. And Benjamin Fulford, you are a clone. Or a clown. Maybe I spelled clone wrong and it's supposed to be clown. So that's where I go and where I leave you. Because there's nothing more important at this point in time for me to say about what you do. I don't care. You're not to be worried about. Now that we got Benjamin out of the way not once and for all, because you know, clowns come back. Clones would probably leave. A clown would say, what happened? A clown would say, was he talking about me? Really? Let's go and talk about today. We had we heard that President Park from South Korea was put in jail for 24 years. Here's another, Benjamin, this is not for you, really. We've been working on that for 3 years, since from the days when they tried to put the gold on the George Washington and take it to the New York Federal Reserve Bank. We stopped that with the family and the satellites. And as everyone knows, maybe Benjamin doesn't, the clown, they didn't take the gold to the boat. The satellites had them cornered. The boats that came into the water that surrounded the George Washington had them cornered. Everything had them cornered. Okay. And let's go back to the first thing. I don't want to get Benjamin out of the way yet. I'm having too much fun. I don't have fun that much. Benjamin was telling people that we held our meeting in Monaco on a U.S. government ship. Navy, was it? Navy carrier? And if that had been the case, then Jay Rockefeller could have walked right onto the boat and nobody could have stopped him. We probably would have gotten our asses spanked, okay? We didn't get our asses spanked. And again, it's not what we're talking about, but I'll just give you another little tidbit to this little thing that Ben put together. And it was a private boat. It was a private boat. And there was nobody from the West at all there. Nobody. And if you go back in time, this is what I want to talk about. If you go back in time, And you might remember me talking about how the East had to separate from the West because the West was stealing use of the assets, and that the East should have not only their own SWIFT system, but they should, which they have SIPs now, but they should also have their own banking, which they have what's it called, the Asian AIIDB Development Bank, AIIDB now, and they have everything that I was talking about then. They have now. You know, I made it very clear. This is what you had to do, and they followed it. And once we finished with the Monaco situation, we had the non-aligned members coming out right after us, right on our tails. But the best thing of all that happened is that they stepped aside, and when we saw BRICS coming out, we stepped aside because it was just too much for us to do, too much work. We had too much to do at that time and too few people and not enough money. But we could have had our own thing going at that point in time, but it was better to let the Asians handle their own things. I didn't have to handle it. They know what they're doing. Some of them are brilliant. Not all of them, just like not all of us are brilliant. Some of us are, I don't know, thinking everybody's a clone. Anyway, okay, so that was that, and it went on and it went on, and it all basically springs from the board that we had. You know, the SIPs came when we said there shouldn't be a SWIFT in Asia because they were being cheated. Getting the message? We put that out there. We did. And also look at our site, our posts at that time, and you'll see all this there. So, you know, you don't have to listen to Ben. You just have to go look, and you'll find everything you have to see. Okay? So now, let's see what is next. I didn't want to do that, but I did it. South Korea, Mrs. Park today, President Park, went away. She was involved in nearly all the gold scams that were taking place in South Korea today. She was. And also we had Thailand and was involved, and we stopped that with Obama. We stopped a lot in Korea, South Korea. And with the satellites again, you know, like I told you, and we go further than that. I mean, we've done a lot, and we've done a lot of it with me sitting home because I was sick. So what? I got sick, Benjamin. When I'm sick, I want to be left alone. I don't want to hear you. Okay, I don't want to hear your bullshit, your make-believe bullshit, telling everybody I'm a clone. Okay, I mean, really, I don't care because the people I know don't believe you at all, and I don't believe you at all now because you stood up too much shit over the years with make-believe. So I don't care. Okay, me, I don't take phone calls, Benjamin. You do. And you come to me for information. You came to Dr. Vandermeer for information. You got it. You got real information, and it helped you a lot. We saved your life a couple of times. I did. When Prime Minister Nakasone was after you, we saved your life. And what do? He's a clone. He's a clone. This is fake. That's a fake. You sound like a fake. You look like a fake. I look pretty damn good for a guy that's been poisoned 8 times and in bed for nearly, who knows how much time. And I got up and I got strong and I'm here and I'm coming back and I'm going to be there again. I'm going to be there again. And Benjamin, please, you know, don't ask me to come see you. You want to see me, you come see me. You pay the ticket, you get on a plane, you come see me. There's nothing you can offer me right now, okay, other than a headache. And you don't offer me. I don't pay attention. So anyway, let's go. We got the South Korean situation pretty well handled now with President Park under arrest. And Indonesia is putting together some compliance packages right now. Benjamin says he's got his leg on the assets, the global assets. Again, he's lying to you. He has nothing. He had boxes before, if you remember, and they were all going to be sold. Nobody wanted them. He's had other things with other people, and didn't happen. So you got to put your feet on the ground, Benjamin. You got to go to places, have to see people, have to spend money, and you have to go into the jungles, and you have to do things. You can't do it from your room and say, I got it. It doesn't work like that. Maybe you can tell people that, but I don't think they believe you either. So now let's get to the meetings. I have meetings set up in Indonesia, and I'm talking about with the elders, with the royal families, and the holders. I got it with everyone, all the major players, and we have the financing to do what we have to do right now. We have whatever financing is needed, we can get. So it might make it a lot easier right now for me to go, get it done, if I can get it done, and open those damn things up, if I can open them up. If I can't open them up, then I'll find another way. Which is even easier for me. And but I'll give them a chance to do it the way it was supposed to be, but eliminating the West. When I say eliminating the West won't have their hands into anything. Everything will come out, and not just through my group. I'm going to have people being held responsible. I'm going to delegate responsibility. Someone said that Neil is not part of. It's a Keenan thing. I am part of it. I created it, but I created it for others to come and have a place to hang their hat. So whoever said that, I think it's Lee Conover. Whoever said that, Old Man Rivers is coming, or Henry Hudson, bowling. But you're right. I come on just sometimes to get into the thrill of it all. I really like the thrill of coming in and getting in the middle of a good ruckus and stirring it up even more, and then say goodbye and leave it to you guys to fight. I enjoy that, but sometimes when it gets a little too serious and mistakes are made, then I don't. But I'm not in there under enough to make any complaints. Okay? Now, let's go further. Let me see what I don't want to miss anything. It's been a long time. Ben says I'm a salesman. I'm a new technology salesman. And I have to tell you, I'm not a salesman. I'm not a good salesman at all, and I've never been. I've been a creator. I put things together. I brought things to people. I've never sold. Never liked selling. Never, you won't see me doing it. But the machines that I'm selling, but I'm not selling like it's a salesman. That I'm selling on behalf of Walter and the team. Those machines are phenomenal. Those machines, they save people. They save people. And I think that the most important thing in the world is to save people, if we can. And the machines can do that. They've done it. You talk to the people who have the machines and ask them what they've done with them. And you'll hear they've saved people. Whereas the hospitals don't save people. The hospitals are cutting them open. These machines are non-invasive. They don't cut into your body. They just do frequencies to bring your immune system up to an impeccable peak. And then they go looking for the problems and they fix them. It might not happen overnight, some of them take a little longer than others. Some are overnight. I mean, Nancy just cured multiple sclerosis. Somebody had that, and also Bell's palsy, and amongst other things, and like that. They're good. Disham over in New Zealand, he's helped people a ton with his machine. And then you've got Peggy, and you've got Ann, you've got Larry, you've got a lot of people with machines who are working wonders with them right now. And Bill in Boston, they're doing great jobs. And I'm getting testimonials every now and then, which I put up for you. And I enjoy the healing that they're helping people. If it was just another machine, I wouldn't do it. No matter how much it cost, I wouldn't do it. So what I'm doing is I'm following my heart, and that is helping people. That's what I like to do. I've done it my whole life, and I like to see people get better. I like to see children have things that they need. I like to see the elderly have things that they need too. And I have so many ideas in my head regarding this that it's just filled. Let me just say it fills, it overflows. So it's not the salesmanship. Although I think you all should get one, but you can't, I know. And just because of one thing, it doesn't just help you and your family, it helps your friends, your neighbors, and everyone else. And it's a good thing. Some people use them to make money. They're making money. But, you know, that's not actually what it was supposed to be for. But they're making money and they're going to get their money back. And from the use of the machine, and they're going to have a machine to take care of things at that point in time. So it's remarkable. It's remarkable. And all I can say is that I'm glad I'm part of it. I'm glad I brought it to you. And I'm glad it's helped a lot of you. I'm glad. Because it's helped me. It's helped my friends. It helped people I know. It's helped people I don't know. And it's good to watch their face. So that's the answer to the salesman thing. My God, the salesman. I produce things and I let other people sell them. Ben, you want a job?